I am Grace on Tour, and I love to showcase the beautiful world that we live in. In this most recent travel series, I've been bringing you along during my time in Mongolia, and in the last video, I brought you along during our time at our nomadic family homestay, where we visited a waterfall, got to help out with some household chores, and got to try the traditional Mongolian dress. We also visited the former capital city of Sharkarum. In this video, the Mongolia adventures continue. Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm Grace on Tour and I love to showcase the beautiful world that we live in. And in this video I will be bringing you along to part 3 of this Mongolia travel series. This morning we have driven to the Mini Gobi, as they call it, which is a miniature version of the Grand Gobi Desert, and we have made it to our nomadic family homestay for this evening. This place is really cool and very majestic, because as you can see in the background over there we have a huge mountain, and also you can see the sand from the desert. We have got our gear, so I will show you around, and then we will be heading on a camel ride, because here in the Gobi Desert having camels, it's quite common. So yeah, we'll be going for a ride, and they use them for their meat, milk, fat, and the skin. So same as for the other animals that the nomadic families usually have. Okay, so we have joined the family, and when you enter you get some tea and cookies, and yeah, I've made a friend here. So yes. Hello.
We're in trances, going all to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. You like the fast life, you like to drive, get down and dirty, act like the bad guy. You want some love, you like when you feel like calling.
Look at him, look at him. What is going on?
Okay, first time on a camel. I don't know if I'm enjoying it.
I was hoping maybe that you'd cross my path. I've been sinking lately and it's hard to move. Think I'm stuck on you. We're in transits, going off to different places, different planets. Watch your aura pass me by, losing balance. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. I wonder, would you love me better if I go? I'm not home. I wonder, can we trust the stars above to let us know?
So after some camel riding and lunch, we have now made it to the Ulaanbaatar mountain, and to get here we were also driving through the Mini Gobi desert, and yeah, here again the landscape has completely changed, and yeah, it's really beautiful with the high rocky mountains, and here on the bottom it's very green with trees. So yeah, now we're going to do a little hike and then visit the temples around here. Yeah, so this view is pretty amazing, and we are soon reaching the top.
Feels like 100 years ago. Life was easy then, or is it just the way?
Okay, so it seems like we have made it to the top, and in this area there are a few different temple complexes, which unfortunately all are ruins today, but still quite cool that there are some remnants left in this very beautiful spot. So yeah. And also way in the distance over there, you can see the sand and Mini Gobi. So yeah, we have come quite far.
The way the mind works. We look so bold, like the wind.
Okay, so we have made it to Mini Gobi.
Winners of the league, don't you know? We had it all those summer days. I wonder where you are and if life is good to you. Have you kept your copy from the photo booth that day? Time is a thief. It works fast when you look away. What I'd give to go back there.
This is the competitor.
Okay.
Here we go.
1, 2, 3,
Big-
4,
big
5,
game.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh!
Oh! Again! Champion! Woo! Good job!
Yeah, I'm the loser. After a few hours of driving from our camel family nomad homestay, we have made it to Hustai National Park, where they have the wild Taki horses. And yeah, we've just made it to our camp and we're going to be just relaxing here for a few hours. So we're going to have lunch, I'll show you around my gear for the night, and then this afternoon, when the horses usually go and drink some water, we will be exploring the national park. So yes, that's the plan for today, and I think this is the most touristy place we've been to this far and the biggest kind of gear camp, I guess. But yeah, I will show you around. Okay, so this is the gear for tonight, and yeah, it looks like a comfy mattress, and we even have a coffee or a tea kind of station here. We have some wood for burning fire. We even have a fire extinguisher and yeah, towels, bin, lamp. Yeah, so this one is also really, really nice. And yeah, now let's head to lunch. We have come to a beautiful lookout spot now. Unfortunately, there are no Takis in sight, so it seems that we're not so lucky today, but still very beautiful spot. I have now spent my last and final night in a gear for this trip. And yeah, it's really sad because I've really enjoyed staying in these, and it's been a new and unique experience which I haven't had before. So yes, now I'm just packing up and we are heading towards the city again. Today is the last day of this tour and this trip. have now made it to the Genghis Khan statue, which is located outside of Ulaanbaatar, and it's the world's largest equestrian statue. As you could see in the entrance, they have the Guinness World Record for that. And yeah, as you can see, you can walk up to the head of the horse, which we're standing at now, which also has a beautiful view around the surrounding landscape. And it's also made of steel, and this kind of spear here is made out of gold. So yeah, really cool. Okay, so we have made it to our lunch place for today, and this is a very fancy palace looking place with this very cool ceiling drawing, and we actually just passed the ex-president, so that's also another interesting fact. From gear to this.
Yes.
Last year, yeah.
And just like that, we have made it back to the 9 Hotel in Ulaanbaatar, and this marks the end of a 1-week adventure in Mongolia. It has been truly an amazing week, and I am so grateful and blessed to have been able to explore this beautiful country, and I can't wait to return. There are so many more parts of Mongolia I would like to explore, and I feel that I've really just, scratched the surface of what Mongolia has to offer. But it has been so amazing being so connected with nature, meeting loads of amazing people, and learning more about the nomadic lifestyle and the history of this country. So I feel fully renewed and recharged after this week. It has been so great, and also the group I've been traveling with, our guide, driver, and my travel buddy has really made this trip also so great and better than I ever could expect. And now we are just going to head out for our last dinner here in Ulaanbaatar, and I will walk around the city a bit and show you some of that. But yeah, thank you so much for following along, and if you haven't watched the 2 other videos in this Mongolia series, please go and watch them. And yes, thank you so much for following along and supporting this channel. Okay, so we have made it down to the main square of Ulaanbaatar, and behind me you can see the Parliament building, and here we have the Opera House, and yeah, it's quite a big square, and we have also the statue of Genghis Khan here as well. So yeah. What if we run out of time and second chances? Empty-handed. I wonder, would you like me better if I go? I'm not home. I wanna know, can we trust the stars about to let us know?